Hello everyone. We're live on the Woo DJ File 769 again. It's been a while since we've been live. So I thought I'd watch some Electro Boom today, and yeah, it's Friday. Tomorrow's the weekend, and well, let's start watching, shall we?
My God, you are going to Hawaii.
Bloody resolution settings.
Let's see.
That suitcase is a bit full. I mean, you're not going to be able to fit all that in. Well, I don't know if you're allowed to take that stuff with you. Yeah, that's not going to. I think.
It's okay, because my sponsor, Cheeseye, is holding a massive Innovation Challenge contest for graduate and undergraduate students around the world.
Yeah, you can't fit all
Huge awards of
$20,000,
$25,000, and $30,000 with an additional $10,000 worth of tools. I'll tell you the details.
Before you go to the plane, you have to go through airport security.
At the end of the video.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, by the way, we are going to Maui. Let's go!
Maui.
Oh, right. Now we're going to get some Hawaii. And beautiful Hawaiian outfits.
Hey, this is actually not bad for a budget Hawaiian.
Alexander wants his cocoa every spooky. Oh,
This is
yeah.
cold, made for people below 1 meter. All of them are super low.
I remember the American Nights, which is a good, because I've lived in America before, so I couldn't forget that. Couldn't forget that.
Might be specific to this location though.
Why is so low? That's a bit ridiculous.
Oh yeah, this one is proper height. These outlets have no grip whatsoever.
Oh my god, his outlets are broken too. It's like the cord just falls out. Like it's not gripping the cord, and if it doesn't grip the cord, it's just gonna the plug is just gonna fall out. That is so annoying.
Hawaiian warmth. Who would have thought? The source of all silicon crystals and semiconductors and diodes and transistors and everything.
I don't know, that's what's concerned. Epic fire. So let me show you how it's done.
Or a vent for the shower here. So what happens to all the humidity? Maybe
Good question.
vent behind this thing, huh?
Maybe don't go around and touch things like that.
I think I found this.
The whole vent just fell off.
The ancient world is that. I assume it's a smoke
But yeah, what is that?
S3. Okay. S1. Nothing. S2.
Is that's a smoke detector?
Alarm or something? Okay. Let's check its part number. It says refer to owner's manual number this, dated June 1984.
June 1st, 1984. What the?
Oh, it says test unit monthly by turning knob to the test position and leaving until alarm sounds. Okay, let's try again.
No wonder it doesn't work anymore.
Back in. Okay, test
No wonder it
one.
doesn't work anymore because it was that's dated back from back in June 1st, 1984.
Oh,
What the? Dog's birthday. What is that? 1984. That unit is from 1984.
wait for
What
it.
the hell? Why haven't they replaced that? I mean, that's so old. Oh my god, it's from 1984. I mean, it's still working, it's working, but it's not doing
smoke
anything.
detectors regularly, you know, you don't want to accidentally suffocate.
It's right, that's the June 1984. It hasn't been switched. They need to replace, they need to upgrade that because that's smoke detector, that's from 1984. Oh my god, so what have you heard in your pants? Do.
Let me check the perimeter of this.
Oh yeah, well, I wonder what the breaker box is. That's a good point. Because if you're going to mess with the electricity.
electrical room.
Oh, it's locked. Of course it is.
I should be able to pick this lock. I've watched enough lockpicking lawyer. I just don't have the tools. I need to get in there somehow.
The electrical room is locked. Ah, of course it is.
It's nothing a screwdriver and a credit
No,
card.
the electrical room is locked.
Can't see. I need a knife and a credit card. I think I have to use 2 knives. It's not gonna work. That room probably contains the breaker to the entire society anyways. Must be
Yes,
somewhere
locked.
inside. It's just a cabinet. Stuck. Oh.
Oh, it's hidden behind a painting. That's sneaky. The breaker box is hidden behind the painting. Oh, you are kidding. That is sneaky. They put a painting
So I
over it.
guess I can work here safely, knowing that if something happens, the breaker will pop. Unless the breakers are as good as that smoke detector. Let me see what's going on inside.
Why are you taking the whole thing off? What are you doing? That's
Looks like
dangerous.
a
I don't know who would do that if I were you. Why would you take the whole thing off?
So 220 volt phases are coming in, alternating between the breakers. And the question is, are they 180 degrees out of phase or 120? Let's measure. I can
Unscrew the top
measure
first. No,
the
don't
voltage
unscrew
here.
those. That would be a
Here
terrible
you go,
idea.
like
Electrocute you fucking. Oh, fuck.
Like in my hand. Yeah, I'll probably wash it off. But please don't try it at home.
Yeah, that was
You don't know
dumb.
what you're doing. Well, it cleaned up this time, but we don't always get this lucky like the poor probe and the mirror. So don't mess with high voltage electronics. And the fuse popped too, so I guess it works. Anyway, I think that's what these probe holders are for, so the probes don't get thrown around that easily. Yeah, 120 volts. And between the two phases we have 240 volts, so they're 180 degrees out of phase. So we're dealing with typical North American power, and the breakers seem to be working, so we should be safe. Let's close it back up.
Oh my god.
Like nothing ever happened. Okay, now that we are relatively safe, let's open this outlet. Okay, the ground review. Only problem is that, well, this is Hawaii. I'm more afraid that some lizard or some creature may jump.
Oh, shit. Oh, that was
The
good.
lizard wasn't too bad after all. First off, it's
Jesus
not a good
Christ.
idea to poke around the outlets with a conductive.
The screwdriver is your metal's conductive. You don't want to be poking around and using an outlet with
The
that.
breakers work.
Oh my god, that was stupid.
I guess the
You don't
wiring
be
is
poking
done
around
okay
with an
for
outlet
the
with
standard.
that.
My only problem again is that
Oh, there's no electric
Really?
motor, so it's an easy fire. So, yeah, there's no
Okay.
grip, like the plug point doesn't stay in because it has no
the thing is
grip.
that a good contact has low resistance, and
Oh,
a
that
bad
is so
contact has higher resistance and gets
That is
warmer.
ridiculous.
Let's give it a try. Let me turn on a 1200 watt iron from this outlet, which will draw 10 amp from it, and I'll check it with my thermal camera. Well, first off, it's not even making a contact. Yeah.
Oh.
Here's the iron, which is pretty warm. The wires are not too bad, but where it's plugged in, you see, because it's not making a good contact, it's pretty warm. So if large
It's not
currents
making a
are
good
drawn from
contact.
such cool contacts, over time the outlets will melt and are a fire hazard, I guess.
Look at that view.
That's a massive observatory. Unfortunately, it's not accessible to the public. Otherwise, I would check its outlets. Okay, now it's time to test the GFCI outlets. There's a few of them around the house, but this one looks newest, so I expect it to behave normally. Let's try it. Okay, the test useful
Where's the
anymore.
GFCI as well?
Anyway, the way the GFCI works is that the current must travel within live to neutral as in a normal device. If the current exits live and goes somewhere else like Earth, then it's illegal and it should pop open. So this means if your butt is touching Earth and you accidentally touch live and current runs through your body, it should pop open and save you. I think our North American standard, any current above 5 milliamps should pop this open. So let's try that. I brought my trusty wire here too. And among all the wires I had to bring the one with the broken earth. Let's see what we can do. The multimeter here.
And with the wires he had to bring the one with the broken earth.
Series with the ammeter and the power lines.
Let's say the
and
sticky nanometer.
until it
Ow! Just kidding. You just have to bring the one with the broken earth. With the broken earth.
milkshake, sorry about that. I was to make sure I don't miss the meeting next Thursday. The other thing is, so yeah, the support worker, well, he's not coming next week. He's away next week, so he's not coming to the 23rd, to the week after, because he's away next week. So he's not coming next week because he's next. So I'm off next Tuesday and Wednesday as well because the support worker's not coming next week because he's away next week. So he's not coming next week because he's away. So. Darn it, I should have told Dad to buy more Milo because no one said anything. I only told him to get my snacks. I forgot to mention the Milo. Oh, I cannot believe this. Let's see what Milo's on special this week. Will you stop fucking owing me? Darn it, the 1 kilogram would have been on special at Coles. Fuck. Don't have the 1 kilogram at Woolies? Oh no, they do, but of course it's the normal price. Is that Coles?
Darn it, I could have happened on special Coles. Of course, there's no Coles in Majura. That's the problem. There's no Coles in Majura. The only other nearest Coles is in Civic. That's the other one closest. The one in Dixon's a bit further away. We already went there. Dad already went there today. So I kind of missed it. But the thing is, yeah, the 1 kilogram Marla was on special at Coles, and there's no Coles in Majura. That's the problem. There's no Coles there. Oh, that is really annoying.
That's very annoying.
Reaches 5 milliamps or 25 kiloohms of resistance. I have another potentiometer, and the use for this one is it's long shaft. You shall shove into earth and use it as an earth contact. Connect them up with some alligator.
Of course, the cord you bought.
Connects to earth, and that one goes into life. 2.4 milliamp at 50 kiloohm. That's correct. Now let's start turning it.
You just had to buy that other one. You just had to. You just had to bring the cord that with the broken earth.
Try again.
And you just had to bring the wire with the broken earth. Out of all his wires, you just had to bring the one with the broken earth.
It's pretty cool. See what the test is for. Turn slowly. 5.3 milliamps. Good enough. So our old baby is functional. Good job. And the final wash, no? And guys, we might have a problem. Oopsies, you just pop the fuse in my meter? Damn it! I turned the potentiometer all the way to 0 without thinking.
You just popped the fuse in his meter. Apparently, popped the fuse in the meter, so the milliamp setting doesn't work anymore. Well, that's just great.
Well, we're at 5 milliamp and it still hasn't popped. Let's increase it. Ooh, did I just burn my potentiometer? Yeah. Ooh. So pretty much, I pretty much had a short between light and earth and it didn't pop. Guys, we have a failed GFCI. And a dead potentiometer. My thoughts and prayers. And here I thought I was safe taking my
Well, the
hair dryer
GFCI
in the
is
shower.
dead.
I have to leave some notes for the hotel manager. I think it's good practice to check the GFCI in any hotel you get in, just in case, you know. I mean, I don't think anyone will take a toaster, a hairdryer, or their phone charger into the bathroom with them. You won't, right? At least if
Yeah,
some of us
don't do
out there
that.
are
If
willing to
someone's a
take
toaster,
those
goes a
stuff
toaster
with
with
them
a
in the
bottle.
bathroom, GFCI will save them.
Goes a
So
hairdryer to the bathtub. Don't do that. You throw a hairdryer to the bathtub, you give you such an electric shock that will kill you in the process. Fuck. Yeah, that would be a very stupid thing to do, to throw a hairdryer in the water, in the bathtub. Fuck me. Now, what idiot would do that? Oh, beautiful ocean. Look at that, the beautiful waters. The animals swimming there.
oh no! The 12-volt battery! It's broken! So, loose power outlets, failed smoke detector, failed GFCI. Was it worth staying in a budget hotel? Well, budget is a relative term. It wasn't that cheap either. But of course it was worth it, especially since better hotels around here are like $1,000 to $10,000 more per night. Who has that kind of money? Well, maybe you do, then go right ahead. But frankly, I don't think they are necessarily in a much better shape electrically, which might be the case at your own home too. Hotels have been under a lot of pressure during this pandemic and are just getting out of it struggling. My video is not about deterring you from these hotels. Despite everything, it was a great room, a very well-kept hotel, and a great experience overall. And I still recommend it. All I'm saying is that for your own safety,
Then
check
it puts
the
his
safety
poo
equipment
in
in
his,
your hotel room and your
poo
home.
and chucks it away
If
from
you
the
have the budget,
bathroom.
start traveling so economy starts circulating and hotels have the money to repair and maintain. And let the hotel managers know of the efficiencies
That hotel
and they
room was
will be
from back
happy
was
to
from
fix it for you.
1984.
And
That's insane.
Sign up for Keysight Innovation Challenge 2022 from the link in the description. It is open to all graduate and undergraduates.
They need to replace it. So that smoke detector was dated back in that smoke detector was from 1984. I still can't believe that. Oh my gosh.
Hi, today we are going to Italy.
Italy.
Hi, today we are going to Italy. Hi, today we are going to Italy. Well, my wife told me not to film and enjoy the environment and the trip. But I'm going to sneak in my multimeter anyway. I mean, imagine all the new outlets and breaker panels and everything.
Electricity is fascinating.
We booked a flight for my daughter under the wrong last name, so we can't board the flight. Well, we managed to cancel our old flight, lost a bit of money there. Then we booked a new flight for tomorrow at double the price. So this video is sponsored by Brilliant. Please sign up from the link below and start learning from the magnificent interactive courses.
They booked it under the
Today is the next day.
wrong name.
We are going.
Booked it under the wrong name. They booked it under the wrong name. So that they cancelled the old flight. They lost a bit of money doing that.
Sign up for
They
it.
go on the tour, they make a new flight. Book a new flight for double the price.
It actually seems the fuse panel is right at the entrance.
convenient.
Let's see what we're dealing with here. Okay, let's see what we have in terms of outlets here. So 3 holes, and it seems like they
Alexander's a Duchess.
holes so that 2 different standards fit in the
Duchy
same box.
Alexander.
See the voltage here. 222. I thought it would be closer to 230. And the frequency 50 hertz. That's some accurate 50 hertz. The center one is there. Okay. The bottom one seems to be the live wire. Yep, top one is neutral and the center is ground. And this is what I brought for my adapter. And I came prepared with an extension cord. And I can plug in multiple things at the same time. I don't see any GFCI or ground fault protection around here. Again, ground fault protection triggers if current
GFCI is ground fault circuit protection.
Flows anywhere else, say to ground, through your body, disconnects electricity and saves your ass. Not sure if these breakers have ground fault protection. Something to test.
Doing my bow.
Has buzzer on it, and it's on the door too. How do they wire this thing? Okay, let's see what's going on in here. Okay. Ew, such dust. These green wires should be all the earth connections, and the black and blue must be the live. One of them is neutral, I assume. Interesting wire connectors though. All the wires go in here, and there's a screw on the side that tightens all of them together. We have them on live and everything. Let's see if I've learned anything from my Hawaiian incident. Like I said,
Oh shit.
because I need to measure the voltage single-handedly, holding the camera with the other hand. Yep, 220 volts or something. Let's see if the black is in fact neutral. Yes, black is neutral. So just 2 basic breakers, and interestingly, they disconnect both live and neutral. And I don't see any ground fault protection. Maybe it's somewhere else. Definitely, I don't see any trace of ground fault protection in the washroom, but I can't say for sure until I test. I have a potentiometer here, and I tune it to 7.5 kilovolts for 30 milliamps of current, and hopefully that will trigger any ground fault protection they might have, if there is any. Okay, let's plug in the potentiometer between earth and live. Wish me luck. Why can't I plug in? What is it? What's going on? Seems like they have doors in there. No ground, but it's you can't plug in something just into neutral or live alone. You have to connect them both at the same time, which which is annoying. I'm just trying to connect between Earth and Live. Fine, I'll plug in my probes into Live and Neutral first to open the tiny door.
Oh shit!
Damn it! Where am I? I shouldn't have left the loose wires hanging down there. The fuse. Where the light's not back. What happened? Damn it. I think I popped the external breaker. I have to call the hotel. Let's call it back on in case they might check something. I want them to figure out about my behavior. Moral of the story, don't do experiments in the middle of the night because there's no one to help you till the next morning. But on the bright side, I was able to see where the fuses for each room are, so if I should trip them again, I can fix it myself. Well, let's see what the actual Italian plug looks like. Ooh, nice. So the ground is in the middle and Live and Neutral on the sides, and you can plug it either way. It's still better than the North American plugs because see, it has like a centimeter of plastic here, which means when you enter this here, and you can still touch the plug, there is no chance to get shocked. And it has to go further in before it connects to the Live and Neutral. In the North American one, if you plug it halfway in, you can still accidentally touch the live wire. But this one you can't. So it's good, but still not as good as the United Kingdom plugs. As we know, they have a fuse in every plug. Much protection. What is that? Some sort of forbidden fruit? Okay, try it again. So first I plug my probes in to check the voltage and see. Tonight I have closer to 230 volts AC. Change my meter to current measurement setting to see how much current I'm sending from Live to ground. Use the long shaft of my old potentiometer to connect to Earth. Connect my potentiometer to the other end of the meter. And now we connect the other side of the potentiometer to Earth to see if there is any ground fault potential. Oh, there you go. It popped. Damn it, now I need to find my way. Let's try and find my breaker. It was here. There it is. So whatever it is, it does have a ground fault protection. Well, this is great. As it is tradition with the European standard, it seems like the whole apartment is protected by ground fault protection, unlike the North American standards that if you have ground fault protection, it is in the washroom. Now, it did trip at 30 milliamps, true, but is it possible that the tripping current is different? Let's change the potentiometer. Okay, now I set my potentiometer to maximum 100K for the minimum current. Connect it up. Now I change the potentiometer so to make sure I don't touch any live connections. 5 milliamps, 10 milliamps, 20, 25. Oh. Yes, I think it is 30 milliamps. We just have to reset the breaker. Good thing I found where it is. Oh, there we go. I guess I could turn off the entire hotel. No. That's not. Well, I'm happy to confirm that this hotel has the proper safety set up. Now we go to the next city. So we are in a new hotel, and this one seems to have a proper GFCI outlet with set and reset switches we can test. Oh, what the? This was a radio? So I guess I can take any one of these plugs and see if the ground fault protection works. And if someone can tell me what on the wall will
Why
plug
would
into
you put a
this
radio in the
outlet,
bathroom? That's
it would
so
be great.
stupid.
It seems like having
Yeah, that's funny.
outlet
That's
doors is
quite
around.
funny. Have a
These ones
radio in
have
the
it.
bathroom.
These ones have it. this one doesn't support two different plugs.
So yeah, I've set my potentiometer to around 30 millivolts. Yeah, that's oh, there we go, it's done.
We will find the main breaker and reset it. Where is it? Oh no. Oh no. Where is it?
Ow!
It is nowhere to be found, which is how it should be. But I'll have to face the reception again and tell them that I popped their breaker. Very nice hotel room here. Except I again can't find the breaker box. This is just a hotel. Too bad they are stuck with me. What is in that room? I hope it's a breaker box. Hey, I found them. I hope they leave it unlocked. So we have closer to 230 here. Let's check its ground fault protection. Engaging my potentiometer to earth. What? Hello? Hey, this hotel is different. See, the lights are still on, but the voltage is gone, so the outlets are on a separate ground fault protection. The good thing is that I know where the breakers are, and I can reset it. Right here. Oh, it's none of these breakers. Damn it. I don't know where the breakers are. I can't face them anymore. Run! Run! We are in Paris Centrale, trying to get a train to go to Rome. It's been delayed. These trains run on this high voltage line. I mean, I could tell their voltage by just looking at them. Maybe I can throw a probe at them. Or maybe I could just search online. They set the city on fire before I get the chance to do it myself. We are now in our Roman hotel, and I'm happy to say that the breaker box is available to public. And it seems like the main breaker with the ground fault protection is right here. Let's try it. There it is. And it's not back on. Well, I have to press the switch. There we go. Nice. So I assume if I check the outlets now, I can just reset it here. And I won't have to face the reception anymore.
That's the World Colosseum, isn't it?
So now we shouldn't have any problem.
Jimmy, 9999999.
Hello? Yeah. No, we are all okay, yeah. No, it was not, yeah, we are good. Thanks. Damn it, I tripped the main breaker again.
Oh, Jimmy, was soll das, du Schwein? Oh, shit. Good, well, what's some good night messages?
to buy more Milo. It says bottom is all over the place. Looks like blows his bottom all over the place.
And one right above the reception's head in these boxes. Good thing I have more potentiometers. I accidentally put it between live and neutral. I have to put it between live and ground, of course. So here we go again. There we go. It popped. And this time I get to reset the breaker myself. Oh, the ground fault protection breaker does say here that it trips at 0.03 amps.
103 amps and 0 on the other one.
I'm Alexander. We stand for 40 years. Alexander, we stand for 40 years.
Compared to 5 million of North America, so we're going to get a much more massive shock here. But there is no more taking the extension cord or a toaster in the bathroom electrocution or touching on your phone while it's charging in the middle of a faulty wall electrocution.
Oh, Srivasara!
Simply touching a
Nine,
three-wire electrocution.
nine, 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 nine.